Just off I-70. Now to the plate, Tony Gwynn. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The center fielder, Tony Gwynn.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Now at the plate, Roberto Alomar.
The second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
So a run. Runner at first with one out now, and stepping up the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. Strike one to start the at-bat.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Coming to the plate now, Eloy Jimenez, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, one to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Two men on, two out, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Slapped hard the opposite way, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Kenny Lofton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Blue Sox, the center fielder, Kenny Lofton.
Hopped up, Baez moving to his left, and quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Standing in, Roberto Alomar. First pitch on its way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Stepping up to the plate, Ricky Henderson. Here's the first pitch to him.
Number 24.
Tried to hold up there, but the appeal goes down to Rusty Valentine at first, and Rusty ain't convinced, so that's strike one. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Now at the plate, Pudge Rodriguez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Two takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Baez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now batting, Javier Baez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The shortstop, Javier Baez.
Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. Digging in the switch hitter, Chipper Jones.
Batting seven.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Chipper Jones.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one. Ryan has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
Here's Buster Posey now.
Buster.
Hit down the third base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. On a rope to the second baseman. Quick throw to the bag. Not in time to double off the runner. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the gap as it heads for the waterfall and extra bases. Jones ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. Digging in to try it again. Tony Gwynn. He reached on a single in his first try. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in, get those guys to respect it, and open up that outer half of the plate.
2 balls and a strike now. Ready with the 2-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Lofton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Frank Thomas. And they'll need him to get something going here.
The first baseman.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
Thomas.
Chopped to third. To his left, Chipper. And there's one away. Stepping into the box, Tim Koo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Trying to check it, and it's 0-1. A ball and a strike. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2. Now. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. Baez has it. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now. Settling in now, Jose Ramirez. Bumgarner has his target. First pitch on the way. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Ramirez tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. Another full count offering on its way. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Gwynn has it in his tracks. No trouble with this one, and the inning Standing in, Roberto Alomar flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The right fielder.
First pitch on its way.
Guerrero.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. So a runner aboard at second here with one away. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away. He's set, and the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the runner from third crosses the plate. So it's a runner at first with two gone. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Jimenez is off at first with two away. Grounder down the line at third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is leading off the inning. Ichiro Suzuki, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into center field, line drive base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third. The pitcher, Nolan Ryan, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. 0-1 the count. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. And a bunt attempt misses, and we'll see how they play it down 0-2.
That's not great form right there, but you can't be surprised. A lot of these guys were not asked to bunt coming up through the minor leagues, so don't expect every sac bunt to get down.
On to first to complete the double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Kenny Lofton. Hit in the air to center field. Gwynn moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. In now, Chipper Jones. He singled his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Tough to do much with that one, a swing and a miss. Lifted the other way to left center. And he is going to have extra bases to start the fourth. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. So coming to the plate. Buster Posey. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Smoked on the ground left side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hey now. Touche, sir. Madison Bumgarner. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Yeah, he did a great job.
He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away. Ready for another
Now
shot
batting,
now.
the
Tony
center
Gwynn.
fielder.
He flew out in his last at-bat.
Gwynn.
This is line to left. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Now at the plate, Roberto Alomar. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. To short. There's Baez. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Number 24.
Into the box now. Ricky Henderson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And set to stand in perhaps the premier backstop of the last 20 years, the veteran Pudge Rodriguez. The 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Line toward the gap in left center. Gwynn is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. So a runner at first with 2 away, and in steps Big Frank. Bumgarner sets. First pitch on its way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And it's fouled away. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. Long throw to the plate. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Now in the box, Tim Koo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base. And ready once again, Roberto Alomar. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The second baseman, Roberto.
Line shot to first, and there's one away. Digging in and looking for more, Vladimir Guerrero. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Henderson will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Lofton is after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Leading off the inning, Jose Ramirez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
The third baseman.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Sent on the ground out to second. Taken by Alomar. And there's one down now. So striding in, Ichiro Suzuki. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Suzuki.
Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping in, Nolan Ryan.
The pitcher.
Bumgarner has his target. Here's the first pitch.
Ryan.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Alomar calls for it, and that retires the side. Digging in once again, Cody Bellinger. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through.
Cody Bellinger.
The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Ramirez over to his right. One away. Digging in. Javier Baez.
Shortstop. Javier Baez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit. Throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Javier Baez sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Chipper Jones is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Line drive, fair ball down the line. So striding forward now, Buster Posey. And as you might expect with a diamond player, he's got a few tools in the box, but he's best known for his contact hitting. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Kenny Lofton. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Kenny Lofton.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Baez fields it cleanly. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, second baseman.
First offering on its way. Hit hard up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. So digging in now, Ricky Henderson. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he fouls this one off. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. And it's 1-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The catcher,
Bumgarner sets. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready with the 0-2. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an...
And the throw is in time. Trying to pick things up where he left off.
Leading
Madison
off for
Bumgarner.
Arkansas,
2 hits in 2
the
trips
pitcher,
for him thus far.
Madison Bumgarner.
The 0-1 on its way. Gets the fastball by him. Here, and he's in. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The 0-2 once more. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will track it down. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Rodriguez goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Bumgarner is retired, and there's one away.
Now
back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tony Gwynn. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Ready now, Roberto Alomar. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
1-1 the count. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
1-2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
2-2 to Hall of Famer Robbie Alomar. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. First pitch on its way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Lays off. 2-2 now.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. At the plate, Frank Thomas. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Gwynn on the move. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Tim Koo. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Bellinger has room in foul territory, and that's the first out of the inning. Into the box,
Now
Jose
batting,
Ramirez.
third baseman.
Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled away.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, and no one will track it down. Thomas leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
And it's fouled away. Towards second. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Ichiro Suzuki. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Guerrero is there, and he puts this one away for the third. Leading off the inning, Eloy Jimenez as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Rodney. Now playing left field. Number 24.
Hit hard back up the middle and into center field. A base hit, so early trouble here to start the 8th inning. Digging in, Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Henderson is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. No balls and a strike to count. And this one's in the dirt. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Stays alive. Still 0-2. Jimenez, the runner at first with 2 gone. That's lifted the other way out to left. Henderson moves over, and that's the 3rd. Mike Trout will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a leadoff base hit out of the 9th spot, and that sets the top of the order up nicely here to start the inning.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
At the plate, Roberto Alomar. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's set. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
In there, a base hit. Striding in, Ricky Henderson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball one. Heading out towards shallow right. Guerrero is there, and that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now. Coming to the plate now, Pudge Rodriguez. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. No balls and 1 strike. Bumgarner sets. Here's the 0-1. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Long throw to third. And he is in there. So stepping in, Frank Thomas, as he's got a chance to tie this ball. Jose Alvarado enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Now pitching, Jose Alvarado.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit the other way out toward right field. Guerrero has a beat on it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Edwin Diaz enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Buster Posey.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a line drive. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Ken Griffey Jr. will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Ken Griffey Jr.
And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. High in the air out to center field. Lofton is there. And that's the second out of the inning. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Tony Gwynn. He doubled his last time through. Line drive to center field. Lofton is going to have room out there. Dylan Betances enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. Tim Koo will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. 2-0 now.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Jimenez is in pursuit. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and records the first out of the inning. At the plate, Jose Ramirez. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. The victory would belong to Madison Bumgarner, barring any late turn of events here. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Jimenez will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. Jose Bautista will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. A wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. The 1-0. Fouled away. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Ramirez stands at second with 2 gone. Smoke toward third. Jones has it. Throw to first is in time, and the rally comes up just short as this ball game is over.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 2 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base.